Alright guys, back with some more 2013 LEGO City Coast Guard sets. This one is Coast Guard Helicopter Set 60013. 239 pieces, and this one retails for $39.99. So $40 and just over 200 pieces. Interesting there, but we do get some cool play features, including a way to rescue someone that's in the water and just automatically bring them up. That's a great play feature of the helicopter. And when we get these helicopters, sometimes they have the larger molds, and that means the cost will be a little bit more. So anyhow, we'll get right to it. If you're new to our channel, we do reviews on LEGO sets and other LEGO related items. So if you're into that stuff and you want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe, because then as we put the new sets up, you will be alerted and you will be one of the first to know and see about all this new 2013 summer action. All right, well, what we do here is we're going to get a good look at the minifigures, so we'll get them on our pedestal. Here is our first minifigure, and he is out at sea, and he is on his catamaran, and he needs help, and the Coast Guard has to come rescue him. You see his wetsuit there and the zipper in the back. Here is our Coast Guard personnel, female, and printing on the back, torso, and the front. And you can also check out these hats that have the radio built right in. So there's a hole in the cap. This is a new feature here in the 2013 city sets, and that lets her hear what's going on her radio. Well, this is our helicopter pilot, and he is strapped up and ready to fly this puppy. And defined cheeks there. And our last minifigure would be the diver, and he is the guy that will be lowered down, well, not like that, but he will be lowered down to rescue the gentleman that is stranded. So you can see he has the goggles on, and I'm just going to get this off so you can see the rest of the torso printing. And there's the back torso there. That is just like the one we have for our pilot of the helicopter. And he's got flippers. Flippers always rock. You need those when you're going to be diving into deep water. And here is the shark, and we've been getting a lot of gray sharks. We finally get a white shark. So is this a great white? Because if it is a great white, I would argue that they should have made this shark a little bit bigger than the gray sharks, or slightly bigger, or a lot bigger, or something. If it's a great white, great whites are larger. But we do get a white shark, so that changes it up some. And that's pretty cool. Next, we have the Catamaran. So this is a little boat, and you can see that it kind of has a little flipper, that flap, that can kind of guide the boat, craft, whatever, water flotation device on which way to go. And then here is our minifig. And we can just stand him up in there. He is going to be needing some help soon. And then this can move in different directions. So we like that. And this is just, again, that plastic. You've seen this before. That just slides right on. Which brings us to our helicopter. And you can see that it has 6 blades on top, and then we have 3 blades here on the side. We've got stickering that says Coast Guard, set number. We have the lock on this side, and then we also have a lock on the other side, and similar stickers all the way around. We also have some lights. Underneath, we have the wheels that move. So this thing can spin all the way around, which is cool. And then you can see we also have the engines here. Now, to get the pilot, and here's our pilot. I'm going to show you how we get him in and out of the cockpit. This just pulls right off, and Underneath here we have a printed piece with all of the controls and the 2 levers, and then he can just sit in there just like that. And then we can easily snap the cockpit back on. I like that. I like the easy entry and exit. In addition, this is really the cool play feature of the set, where we get this, and then when we hit this button, it does the lift. So to show you how this works, the hook and hand of the minifigure kind of are perfect fit, where our minifigure can hang on, and then we can hit the button, and there he goes up. So you can have a lot of fun with this, just playing with this over and over again, dropping them down and lifting them back up. Well, I am definitely interested to hear your take on this set. The way I see it, we've gotten a lot of helicopters so far here in 2013. You know, during January and Christmas time, a lot of the fire city sets, we got lots of helicopters, and already we've seen 2 different Coast Guard helicopters, one with the Coast Guard Patrol, the helicopter that actually lands on the boat, and then this one, you know, just our Coast Guard helicopter, which is the main feature of the set. But I want to hear from you. Are helicopters appealing to you? Are you going to go out and want to get this set? If you like helicopters, if you like aviation in general, I would say that you probably will. Alright guys, I'll be checking the comments. Let's keep the conversation going there. Like this video if you got this far and you want to see more, and you want other people to see this video, go ahead and share it around. Until then, we'll see you next time on Your Creative Friends. Stay creative. Peace!